Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today, we're diving into a topic that's crucial for building happy and healthy relationships. We're talking about how to correct your husband without hurting his ego. The key here is to approach these conversations with love, respect, and understanding. If you enjoy this kind of topic, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the notification bell to stay updated with our latest videos. So, let's jump right in with my 14 tips for navigating those tricky waters with grace and kindness. Let's begin our journey. All right, first up, speak calmly. Picture this. Your husband just left his dirty socks on the floor again. Before you unleash the fury, take a deep breath and remember that yelling will only make the situation worse. Approach the situation with a calm and level voice. Trust me, you'll be amazed at how much more receptive he'll be when you're not coming at him like a screaming banshee. A gentle reminder and a little patience will go a long way. This brings us to our next tip: correct with love. When you're correcting your husband, make sure it's coming from a place of love and not anger or resentment. It's important to approach the situation with a calm and understanding mindset. Take a moment to breathe and collect your thoughts before you speak. Think about how you would want to be corrected if the roles were reversed. Consider the words you choose and the tone of your voice. A gentle and kind approach can make a significant difference in how your message is received. Let him know that you're not attacking him personally, but that you care about him and the relationship enough to address something that's bothering you. Express your feelings honestly, but with empathy. Use I statements to convey your perspective without sounding accusatory. Instead of pointing fingers and placing blame, focus on finding a solution together. Collaborate and brainstorm ways to improve the situation. This not only strengthens your bond, but also shows that you're a team working towards a common goal. A little bit of love and understanding can go a long way in turning a potentially tense situation into an opportunity for growth and connection. Remember, the goal is to build each other up, not tear each other down. By correcting with love, you create a safe space for open communication and mutual respect. This next one is a biggie: private criticism only. Never criticize your husband in front of other people. It's disrespectful, embarrassing, and can really damage his self-esteem. If you need to address something, do it in private. Find a quiet time when you can both talk calmly and openly without distractions or an audience. Save the critiques for when you're alone and can have a constructive conversation. Chapter 4: Shared Decisions. Marriage is a partnership, not a dictatorship. It's about two people coming together to build a life, and that requires collaboration and mutual respect. You're in this together, and that means making decisions together. Whether it's planning a vacation or deciding on a new home, both voices matter. This includes everything from what's for dinner to how you're raising the kids. Every choice, big or small, should be a joint effort. Sometimes, you might feel like you have the better idea, but it's important to involve your husband in the decision-making process. His perspective can offer valuable insights you might not have considered. Ask for his input, listen to his perspective, and try to find a compromise that works for both of you. Compromise doesn't mean giving up. It means finding a middle ground where both partners feel heard and respected. For example, let's say your husband makes a comment about your cooking. Instead of taking it personally, view it as an opportunity for growth and improvement. Instead of storming off in a huff, try saying something like, "Oh, I'm sorry you didn't love it, honey. What could I have done differently?" This opens up a dialogue and shows that you value his opinion. Remember, teamwork makes the dream work. When both partners are committed to working together, the relationship becomes stronger and more fulfilling. It's about building a life where both of you feel valued and appreciated. Celebrate the decisions you make together, no matter how small. These shared moments of decision-making can bring you closer and create a deeper bond. Chapter 5: Appreciate his efforts. We all love to feel appreciated, and your husband is no exception. Take the time to notice and acknowledge the things he does around the house, even the little things. A simple, "Thank you, honey, that means a lot to me," can go a long way in making him feel valued and appreciated. Men thrive on recognition, so don't be afraid to shower him with praise when he deserves it. A little appreciation can go a long way in creating a positive and loving environment. Chapter 6. Respect in front of children. Children are like little sponges, soaking up everything they see and hear. If they constantly witness you disrespecting their father, they'll learn that it's okay behavior, and may start doing the same. Even if you're frustrated with him, try to save those conversations for when the kids aren't around. Instead of correcting him in front of the kids, try giving him a knowing look or subtly changing the subject. Remember, your goal is to create a loving and respectful environment for your children to thrive. Chapter 7. Avoid public correction. Just like you wouldn't want to be corrected in front of a crowd, your husband deserves the same respect. Correcting him in public can be humiliating and damaging to his self-esteem. If your husband does something that bothers you while you're out and about, try to address it later when you're alone. This will give him a chance to save face and avoid feeling embarrassed. Treat your husband the same way you'd want to be treated, with respect and discretion. Chapter 8. Stay calm. When you're feeling angry or frustrated, it's easy to let your emotions get the best of you. But yelling, ranting, and raving will only escalate the situation and make it harder to communicate effectively. Before you say something you might regret, take a deep breath and try to calm down. If you need to, excuse yourself from the situation for a few minutes and take some time to cool off. Choose to respond with calmness and understanding, even when it's hard. Chapter 9. No comparisons. Never, and I mean never, compare your husband to other men, especially not in a negative light. It's hurtful, disrespectful, and can breed insecurity and resentment in your relationship. Focus on his positive qualities and the things you love about him, and let go of the need to measure him up against others. Think about it. How would you feel if your husband constantly compared you to other women? Not great, right? Treat him the same way you'd want to be treated, with respect and appreciation for who he is. Chapter 10. Move past old issues. We all have a past, and it's important to let go of old grudges and move forward. Bringing up past mistakes will only create more conflict and prevent you from building a happy and healthy future together. Once an issue is resolved, let it go. Don't keep bringing it up in every argument or use it as ammunition against him. It's not fair to him, and it's not healthy for your relationship. Focus on building a future together, free from the baggage of the past. Chapter 11. Respect his manhood. Men are often taught to be strong and stoic, and while it's important to encourage them to be vulnerable and share their feelings, it's equally important to respect their masculinity. This balance is crucial in fostering a healthy and supportive relationship. When a man feels that his partner respects his manhood, he is more likely to open up and share his innermost thoughts and feelings. Avoid attacking his sense of being a man, or making him feel emasculated. Comments or actions that undermine his masculinity can have long-lasting negative effects. It's essential to be mindful of how your words and actions might be perceived. This can be incredibly damaging to his self-esteem and create a rift in your relationship. When a man feels disrespected or belittled, it can lead to feelings of resentment and distance. Over time, this can erode the foundation of trust and intimacy that is vital for a strong partnership. Instead of belittling him or making him feel small, focus on building him up and encouraging his strengths. Celebrate his achievements and acknowledge the effort he puts into the relationship. This positive reinforcement can help him feel valued and respected. Let him know that you appreciate his masculinity and the qualities he brings to the relationship. Expressing gratitude and admiration for his unique traits can strengthen your bond and create a more harmonious and loving environment. Remember, respect is a two-way street, and showing respect for his manhood can lead to a deeper, more fulfilling connection. Chapter 12. Respect his dignity. Your husband is your partner, your equal, and deserves to be treated with respect, even when he makes mistakes. Avoid putting him down, belittling him, or making him feel small. Instead, focus on building him up and encouraging his strengths. Remember, your children are watching. Set a good example by treating your husband with the dignity and respect he deserves. Chapter 13. Choose the right time. Don't try to correct your husband when he's stressed, tired, or in a bad mood. It will only escalate things. Wait for a calm moment when you can both talk openly and honestly without distractions or interruptions. This will give him a chance to hear you out without feeling attacked or becoming defensive. Choose your battles wisely and wait for the right moment to address any important issues. Chapter 14. Offer support. Your husband needs to know that you're on his team, even when he messes up. Show him you care by offering your support, both emotionally and practically. Whether he's working on a project, dealing with a stressful situation, or just having a bad day, let him know that you're there for him. Support each other, lift each other up, and celebrate each other's successes. That's what love is all about. So there you have it. My 14 tips for correcting your husband without hurting his ego. Remember, communication is key in any relationship, and it's all about finding that balance between being honest and being respectful. A truly empowered woman understands this. She knows that a happy and successful marriage thrives on mutual respect, understanding, and love. I hope you found these tips helpful, and as always, keep on laughing, keep on loving. If you enjoyed this thought-provoking discussion, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the notification bell to stay updated with our latest videos. Thanks for watching and engaging with us. See you on our next journey.